I don't have the money. But be honest with me, man. Do you not actually have the money, or is it just that you really don't value your health and fitness like at all? Is it that you don't really care that much about this one body that you're given? I feel like I hear this shit all the time. Like, people tell me they want to get in shape, no more excuses. They're tired of being overweight. They're tired of what they're seeing in the mirror. They want to look better for their spouse, all that stuff. But the only thing holding them back is money. They don't want to put money down. It's an investment though. Like, you're not spending your money. Spending your money is buying something that you don't get shit out of. Like, really nothing long term at all from what you're putting your money towards. But an investment is like you get a long term return on that. I bet if we went into your bank statements right now and we identified all the non-essential things, it would add up to hundreds of dollars. And I'm not saying that, like, I know everybody isn't just loaded with money, you know, not everybody's rich, but like, let's actually look at your habits though. Like eating out multiple times a week, every single weekend, going out to do whatever activity, drinking, you know, going to the bars, going to casinos, and just like, you have all these subscriptions that you're subscribed to, and like, what are you really getting out of them? Like, are you using your subscriptions often enough to where like you're actually getting your money's worth? Or do you subscribe to something, use it once or twice, and then completely forget about it, and then you don't even check your money, right? You don't got your money on lock. So then you have all this fucking money going to whatever and you don't even use it. So I really don't think that it's not that you don't have the money. It's just that you don't want to spend it on fucking your health and fitness. It's just that you don't want to spend it on things that don't give you like an instant gratification, right? Everybody wants some type of quick fix, or not even a fix, just a quick, dopamine hit, right? But that's just not how it works, man. Not with health and fitness. And everybody wants to be fit. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody wants to be fat. Like, be real. If you don't want to spend your money on health and fitness, whatever, it's your money, that's fine. But stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself that you don't have the money to do it, because you do. Because when something actually matters to you, you find a way, man. And a perfect example is like people saving up for like trips, all these vacations. Where did that money come from? You got the money, bro. It is there. And trips, people, finance new cars all the time. Don't even get me started on car, guys. All those parts, bro, those parts are expensive. I know you're spending money on all those car parts. And, even, if you have an expensive hobby, also like such as firearms are super expensive. And then the biggest killer though, and I've already said this before, is going out every single weekend, going to the bars every single weekend, blowing your money on useless shit. But when it comes to your health and fitness, all of a sudden it is just way too expensive. And I don't think I will ever understand that. And by the way, I'm not saying that you need to go broke on trying to hire a fitness coach. That is not what I'm saying at all. Because I get it. Like I said, not everybody is, loaded. Not everybody's bringing in all this money, but what I would do is stop saying that you have no control over it and just saying, oh, money's the issue, I can't do it. Dude, you have control. And if money is actually tight, this is what I do. I would go into your monthly bank statement and look at all the non-essential things that you're spending your money on. Potentially you're spending, at least let's call it $100 a weekend on shit that you don't need. There's 4 weekends in a month. That is $400 potentially that you could be using towards health and fitness, towards, whether you're going to hire a coach, mentor, whether you're going to invest in meal prepping, or, start investing into the gym. All that stuff can be used towards that. All that money can be used towards that. And I think somebody left their dog in their car, bro. Might have to go break it down. Damn. Sounds like a little puppy too. They left the windows down. But even then, I feel like the dog could potentially jump out of the car, bro. That dog jumps out of the car, I'm gonna open my door and I'm gonna have myself a new dog. No, I'm just kidding. But to get back on track, if money is actually tight, then this is what you should do. You should go into your bank statement for the last month and look at, add up all the non-essential items that you've been purchasing, or, subscriptions that you don't really use, or all the times that you went to go out to eat, all the money you spend at the bar, getting drinks, going on these, random activities, and add it all up, man. Potentially, if it's like at least $100 a weekend, that's $400 a month. And that's not even including Monday to Friday. Now imagine that, random spending Monday to Friday, all the times that you go out to eat. So that's potentially $500 plus dollars spent on shit that you don't even need, and then at the same time you say that you don't have the money for health and fitness, you don't have the money for fitness coaching, you don't have the money to hire somebody to help you out. It just doesn't make any sense. It's literally just priorities. You don't care enough about your body. Guess what's free? Walking. Going for a fucking walk is free. Body weight exercises, that is also free. There's all kinds of free shit that doesn't require money that would allow you to at least get started on your journey. I think a lot of people are just spending money on shit that's keeping them stuck. So even if you have this hobby, like, that's awesome, man. But people are sometimes also spending their money on bullshit food that's holding you back, making you fat. Alcohol, holding you back, making you fat. And I can't even say that about the hobbies too, because you could just be spending your money on all this shit when you can do that. How I would do it is each paycheck, save a portion of your money. And for easy numbers, I'll just say 50 to 100 bucks a paycheck saving. And then over time, that's obviously going to add up. Say that's like 100 to 200 bucks a month that you have saved towards your hobby, because, you know, everybody has hobbies, right? And it just continuously adds up. And then finally you reach a number to where, you know, you're going to use that and it'll go towards your hobby, instead of just getting paid and then now you just blow all your money on it in one paycheck and now you have no money left for anything else. What sense does that really make, you know? And I understand not a lot of people get taught about financial stuff like that. And, you know, in that case, I blame the school system, but I hope that you could take this advice and it'll actually help you out. And if you have further questions, like, drop it in the comments, man, or DM me on Instagram. My link to my Instagram will be in the description. Just hit me up. I'm always down for these types of conversations. I am all about helping people to create a better version of themselves, man. I really do give a fuck. I really do. You don't need to be rich to get in shape. You really don't. I'm not rich and I am in fucking great shape. You just need to decide that you actually care about your health and fitness, that you actually care about this one body that you are given. Because right now, it's not super apparent that you actually do.